Okay, guys, we're recording. I am seriously so excited for this Zoom. If you guys don't know what this Zoom is about, your mind is about to be blown. So I asked Kaylee to be on this Zoom with us because, well, if you guys don't know, hold on, let me just, there we go. If you guys don't know, she is like a queen at selling like 100 and it averages from like 110 to like 140 plus BV packs. Like that is incredible. And what you guys want to understand is if you are upselling and doing the right things and getting these huge orders, it is going to be so much easier for you to promote to the next level than if you're just getting a bunch of little orders. Like, okay, so for example, if you were to get 100 LCs at 30 BV each, that's awesome. But what if you were to get 100 LCs at 110 BV each? Your volume would skyrocket. And if you were to teach other people how to do the same, your volume would skyrocket even more. And that's how you're going to go to the next level. Okay, that's how you're going to go from wherever you're at now to the next level. Maybe even some of you guys will double promote. Okay, some of you guys will go like 2 ranks ahead, 3 ranks ahead. Okay, but I'm honest, I'm just gonna be totally honest with you guys. By the way, let me know if you can hear my dishwasher too. Sorry, I know I'm like being annoying, but I just want to make sure you guys hear me okay. What you guys have to understand is that on average, people miss their promotion by like 2 to 3K. So just think if you were to get 30 BV, or I'm sorry, 30 LCs at 100 BV each, that will literally set you up for your promotion. Okay. You don't want to every single conversation you have with a potential loyal customer, like be afraid to upsell or think that they're not going to say yes or anything like that. You honestly just have to go in with the mindset that they already said yes. And they're going to say yes. They're going to buy more product from you. They are putting their trust in you. So if you are offering them a triple threat pack and you come at them with confidence and results and you help them reach their goal, they're going to order that from you. They're going to say yes to your upsells. So what we're going to hear from tonight from Haley is, first of all, Hales, you can just quick introduce yourself. I don't want it to be like too much of like a story time, but more, I want to dive right into the nitty gritty. I want you to talk about, first of all, I'm getting kind of ahead of myself. Let's start out with you talking about how many LCs you average like every single month, how many LCs buy this certain pack from you, and what you do every single day to get people to order this pack. So this is huge, you guys. Haley is a triple diamond leader. She knows what she's doing. Her volume was at an all-time sky high last month. So please make sure you're listening, you're taking notes, you have your camera on. Guys, turn your camera on. Turn your camera on, okay? All right, so Hales, I'm gonna have you kind of take over, and then I do have a couple other questions for you, but this is like the main one. So you can go into as much detail as needed. Can you unmute yourself or no? Okay, no problem. Okay, there we go.
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, Linz, thank you so much for having me on. I have just really stepped into myself this year and just realized I really love speaking on Zooms. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys. And honestly, my team knows I'm always freaking hyped for a new month. Can I get some ones if you guys are super pumped for April? This is about to be our biggest month. This time last year, my team and I promoted to Triple Diamond, and it was just freaking amazing. So hi, I'm Haley. I'm a Triple Diamond leader with 𝐿 and I actually started because I was a broke recent grad student 2 years ago, and I just graduated from Mizzou with my bachelor's in chemistry, and I couldn't afford my groceries. So I was like, what do I have to lose? I can't even afford my groceries. So obviously I need a monthly income. So I saw a girl posting on Instagram and was like, let's just give it a shot. And I tried it, and guess what? It worked. You know what I mean? It worked when I started to work. And I immediately started working right off the bat. I noticed there's a lot of new people on, new faces that I don't even know. And so I want to tell you, like, don't wait like for your products to come in, or like don't wait for anything. Like, take all the tips from this Zoom and just freaking run, because the best thing that you can do is be ignorance on fire. Just know at the end of the day, you don't have to know every single little detail to be successful. I didn't, right? I was just like texting my enroller every day, and I was like, what do I say? What do I say? What do I do? What do I do? And I was blowing up her freaking phone. And I was like, oh my God, she's gonna think I'm annoying. But she didn't. She was so happy that I wanted to learn and I wanted to be successful. And here I am 2 years later, making a full-time income. I've moved to Florida. I've retired my boyfriend. Whoa, fiance. Sorry, we got engaged like 2 months ago, and it's still fresh. And he's not in corporate America, and I'm not in corporate America. We got a puppy. I've literally paid off almost all of my student loan debt. I came in with 6 figures in student loans, and I paid off almost every single penny because of this business. I'm super excited to go debt free this year and help so many other girls do the same. And yeah, I'm going to be paying for my honeymoon in cash. Like, I'm just super pumped for this year because we have some big goals on my team. We've got so many girls who are even going to like pay off homes and buy cars and do all the things. So if that's you guys and you're like, yes, I would love to pay off my car, I'd love to pay off my house, literally listen up, pull your seat in super close, sit up, roll your shoulders back, and brace for impact, because I'm freaking ready. Okay, so guys, I average 60 to 90 customers every single month, without fail. And like Lindsay can vouch for me on that. Like, I just love helping people. And when you think about 60 to 90 customers a month, I just want you to think about that, because some of you are just like, whoa, oh my God, that's so many, that's too many. No, think about it. If you had your own little store, okay, on Main Street or wherever your street is, okay, think about if you had your own little It Works store, you would be helping 2 to 3 people buy every single day, right? That's what 60 to 90 customers is I don't go to bed until I'm helping at least 2 to 3 customers every single day. And yes, there are days where I get no customers, but you bet your butt that the next day I've got like 7, and I'm blowing up Lindsay's phone, and I'm like, triple threat, triple threat. Like, I just get so excited. And the way that I sign these customers, I do work Instagram. I don't want that to go like unnoticed or thinking that I just don't do all the things, because I've got my hands in everything. I've got my hands in TikTok, Facebook, Instagram Reels, everything. But I will tell you, if you look at my stats, 90% of my customers come from Facebook Postables. And obviously in our team page, we have the Facebook Postables video. If you have not watched it, I think it's guide like number 5, 4, something like that. But I have a host to post video in there, and it's literally 15 minutes long. You can take 15 minutes out of your day and go watch it and learn about host to post. Take notes, because most of you should know what host to post is, especially if even if you're new, you should still know. And it's literally just having somebody post for you. Guide 5, I knew it. It's literally having someone post for you on their Facebook and tagging you in it. And obviously it doesn't go on my timeline, because if you guys look, my timeline's got a bunch of cute like Easter stuff on it right now, right? But it literally is just someone posting for you, and they're tagging you in a post. And for me, I like having them post about a product: coffee, gummies, Thermophyte XX, all the amazing products that I've personally seen results with, as well as a lot of the girls on this team. Find a product that you love and just fall in love with it, and just talk about it on your stories, on your pages, because I'm even constantly talking about the triple threat package on my story. You will never find me going a day without sharing these products, okay? And that's also helped ever since I started the business. I've never been quiet. No one's ever wondered, what's Haley doing? Is Haley still working that business? Now, if we go to some of your pages, some people may be thinking that. I might be thinking that. Lindsay might be thinking that. I never ever wanted Lindsay to question if I was in this business or not. And she never had to, because I was blasting it all over my pages. I was so excited, right? And that doesn't mean you have to be annoying. That just means that you're excited and you're pumped and you've got something great to offer that can literally benefit every single person on this earth. So that's the way that I think about it. And when I think about Facebook Coach Posts, is I'm just reaching more people. So when I post something on my page, I'm reaching my people, right? So look at how many people you have on your Instagram, on your Facebook. When you post something, it reaches about 10% of those people. So let's say you have 100 friends. It reaches 10 friends, guys. One post reaches 10 people. Now, that doesn't mean stop posting, because out of those 10 people, one of them or all of them, every single person is going to join you. However, if you go and you have 10 people post for you and they all have 200 friends, let's just say 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Are you guys following me? Look at how many more people you're reaching just because you're having somebody else host a post for you. So that's why I love host a post, is it's expanding my network, and it's like a referral thing, right? If I have Lindsay post for me and it says, hey, Lindsay posts, hey, my friend Haley is looking for new product testers for her new weight loss coffee. People are going to be like, oh my God, Lindsay's friend. I know Lindsay. So I know Lindsay's friend. I feel comfortable talking to her. You're not just some random stranger that just came up to them. You are Lindsay's friend. Are you guys following me? Can I get a 2? Drop a 2 if you're following me here. So if you guys are not doing Postables every single day, I want you to make a commitment starting tonight that you are going to get up 10 every single day, no matter what. No matter what. I don't even have my 10 up yet. And I've literally been at Easter dinner, but I'm literally like at 8 and I'm like, I'm not going to bed until I get my 10. It doesn't matter that it's a holiday. It doesn't matter that I've been super busy. I'm still going to commit because I made that commitment to myself. Yes, I love that. I'm at 6. I'm going for 10. Absolutely. See, even though we're busy, we're still doing the things. And that's the thing I want you guys to realize, is this business is meant for busy people. If you're busy, great. You're in the right spot. Don't move. Don't move. Just keep listening to me. Okay. So Facebook Postables is working smarter, not harder. I started it when I was in grad school because I was literally working so many jobs and in school full time. I had no time except for in between class. How many of you feel like I barely have time to eat my food? Drop a 3. You're like, Haley, I barely have time to breathe. Drop a 3. I'm talking to you. You have to get Facebook Postables moving. Stop waiting and being like, I'm going to just wait and see if I can fit. No, just jump in. Just jump in. That's what you did with this business. And that's what I want you to continue to do every single day. Okay. So with my triple threat package, a lot of the times I'm having them post about the gummies. Okay. Lindsay, you want me to share my gummy host post in the comments? I can do that. Okay. So hold on, let me get it. So I personally love my gummies host to post. So I literally will message someone. You guys know how Postables works, right? You message someone to post for you. You tell them like, hey, like this month we're doing the Disney giveaway. So I literally will send them this host to post. Once they say, yeah, that sounds good, and I'll post for you. I say, okay, perfect. All you have to do is post this, tag me in it, and post it with a colorful background. And this is the post. This is also in the comments of my host to post giveaway, or host to post giveaway, host to post video on the guides, just so you know. So it's not like, you know, I haven't shared this before, but I'm just resharing it on the Zoom. So that's what I have other people post for me, right? And obviously people are like, yes, right? Just reading that post, you're like, heck yeah, sign me up. When people comment, literally the first thing I message them, I say, message you, accept my friend request, and I send them that. Hi, so excited to tell you about this new toning and weight loss product. It's called Slimming Gummies and it's caffeine free. They're going to help your body lose inches and shrink bloating cells. It contains apple cider vinegar, blood orange, and clinically proven to help lower BMI, shrink your waist, and lose love handles. Would you like to try it? How many people do you think tell me no? 0 people. 0 people. Everybody read that. They're like, heck yeah. So I will send that with recent customer results, and you guys can reach out to your enroller after this Zoom and be like, hey, can I get some gummies results, or where can I find some? I send them results. I send 4 result pictures. 4. I want them to know and see, look at all these results. So they are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get results because I'm going to be motivated. I want to get my body back. I want to feel good. I want to feel healthy. And they're going to do it too. So the moment that they do that, right, I send those. And I say, oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited to help you get this first. It's normally $72, but right now you get my discount of $39 to try it first. That is to take 2 gummies a day. Sound good? And they're always like, yep, sounds good. Sign me up. Or how do I order? Or what do I do? And before I say anything else, this is where I'm a lot different than everybody else. This is where the gummies triple threat comes into play. I say this. And how much overall weight are you looking to lose? No matter what they say. No matter what they say. And how much overall weight are you looking to lose? Because that right there opens the door to, I'm going to help you, right? Nobody ever is like offended or like, oh, how dare you ask that? Like, they're like, oh my God, she cares. She really cares. She wants to know my goals so that she can help me reach them. That's why I say that message, is because I genuinely care and want to help them. Guys, if somebody wants to lose 80 pounds, please don't suggest just one product. That's not going to help them, right? They have to have multiple products to help them situate into that lifestyle change that they need for their body to become healthy and to lose the weight that they want to lose. So I send that message, right? And then when they say, I'm going to like copy and paste these as we go here. So when they say however much they have to lose, okay, whatever it may be, I'm going to like copy these. Here we go. And like, I'm going to be copying these like one at a time. Sorry. I send all of these one at a time. Okay. So the first thing I say is, oh my gosh, I would love to help you hit that goal. And then the next thing I say is basically, you just unlocked my entire store and everything is almost half off. And then the next thing I say, I send these all separately, not at the same time, just all about boom, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But I can totally customize a package just for you. And I can send you a bunch of free goodies too. Now the free goodies, I don't want you guys to freak out and be like, oh my God, we just send them a bunch of free products and I don't have products. They get free goodies when they sign up. On their 4th auto shipment, they actually get a goodie bag every single month of free products to try. So how cool is that? And then I say, give me a few minutes and let me see how cheap I can get this for you. So I send 4 messages, all 4. I'd love to help you hit your goal. You just unlocked my store. I can totally customize a package just for you and send you free goodies, and give me a few minutes. Let me see how cheap I can get this for you. Guys, what do you guys think people say? They literally go, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I'm pumped. That is all the messages I get. Not no thanks or not interested. I literally never get that. I literally only get thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate it because you're taking time out of your day to make a package for me. Okay. Next thing I send, I wait about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll set my phone down. I'll do some dishes. This is where you guys are like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy. I got a million things going on. Start doing your homework, whatever you got to do, right? Let it marinate for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then I want you to send this message. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like copying and pasting everything here, guys. I don't have everything saved as text replacement. It's in my word board. And my team has all these scripts. It's under my Gummy's triple threat package script. I send this message. I know it's really long, but I'm going to read it to you, okay? So I put, okay, and I'm an emoji freak, so sorry, but I love emojis. So I say, okay, so I got 4 amazing products for you to crush this weight loss goal. First are slimming gummies. She already knows about those, so I'm not going to explain them again. Second are amazing 2-day juice cleanse. And I always say like my results are below and I will send my results. You guys don't have to send your results if you don't want to, okay? Is an amazing kickstart to start the process. It removes up to 10 pounds of sludge and grime from your body in just 2 days. Plus, it does not send you to the bathroom and you can still eat on it. The average person carries around 10 pounds of sludge. Third, the greens are a powder-like crystal light with green tea that gives your body 34 fruits and veggies and 52 superfoods. It helps a ton with weight loss and with bloating and energy. And last is our awesome fat fighters. I live by these to block carbs and fats from any of your meals. Perfect to take if you have a cheat or bigger meal, since we all have those days. I take the fat fighters every night, so it was like simple for me to add this in right there. Okay. And then the next thing I say, I will send them results. I will send them 3 customer results. I want you to reach out to your enroller after this Zoom and get the result pictures. Everyone who's on my team, you have our word board. And if you don't, you're going to have it. And let me send you guys what I say next. So I had to change the pricing because of fat fighters. So here we go. I say, okay, normally all of these 4 are $390 for a month's supply, but what I can do is waive all the fees and drop the price down to $144 instead if you order 3 additional months, so they're signing up for 4 total. You guys following me? As part of the monthly challenge. And as a thank you, I'm going to throw in a baggie of the free samples. Again, free samples, they're going to get it on their 4th month whenever they complete the full challenge. Okay. So I send all of that. And I actually send a voice message. Linz, is it okay if I play the voice message? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So this is the voice message I send after. So feel free to make your own. But this is my voice message. Then this is what I say, okay? Sorry that took me a minute. I was like, let me look at all these prices and see what I can get, for the cheapest for you on my site. But yeah, I just customized that whole weight loss plan for you. So you let me know if those prices work for you. I am seriously so excited to get you started. Like, I love these products and this is our best weight loss package and I love it. And I'm just so excited for you. Guys, I made that voice message a year and a half ago on my way back from literally meeting Linz in Connecticut, and I was driving back to Maryland. I have had that voice message for a year and a half, and I've used the exact same thing. I've used the same thing for a year and a half. I sent it to myself. I've sent it to Linz. I was like, hey, can I send this to you so I don't lose it? And I'll Facebook message it to people. It's all on Facebook Messenger. Okay. So I will literally send that whole thing. I'll send the pictures, I'll send the pricing, and I'll send that voice message. And if they don't respond, well, I'm not going to send the voice message. Make your own voice message, right? Tell them and be like, I'm so excited for you, right? And literally just tell them how excited you are about making a package for them that's customizable to their goal, and how excited you are that they're getting started with the best weight loss package. Like, just make it your own, guys. That's only 20 seconds. So you guys can make a 20-second voice message. And if you don't like it, don't send it. Make a new one, right? That's the best thing, is you're going to be able to send this to everybody. How you can do that is you'll hold down on the voice message, click forward down at the bottom, and you can literally send it to anyone. And usually the person's right here because I've just been talking to them. So I'll press send and that'll be it, right? And so I sent all that in a row. When they don't answer, let's say it's been 5-10 minutes, they've read the message and they don't answer, I say, so sorry, girl, were you able to listen to that? So simple. And they'll be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm at work. Or, oh my God, yes, I did. That sounds great. Sign me up. Perfect. What's your number? And I'll text you. It's that easy. Okay. Was that good? Or did you need more?
No, I absolutely freaking love that. That was so good. And it's like so simple. And I remember, like, guys, full transparency right now. So when Haley first came up with this pack, well, the slimming gummies weren't around forever, but when she first was selling this pack, I was so scared. Like, let's just be real for a second. If you've ever been scared to upsell, just drop a 3 in the chat. I am here to tell you that the scariest thing about upselling is not doing it, because 100% of the time you will miss your goals because you do not upsell. Like, I was thinking about a year ago and how as a team we missed a promotion by 3,000. Just imagine if I had gotten 30 customers at that pack, I would have promoted. And it's not easy for me to admit that, but what's amazing is having that self-awareness and then going full force, like forward with confidence that I can sell the crap out of this pack if Haley can. What you guys have to understand is that I still get fearful 6 years later, but guess what? I don't listen to the fear. I don't let it overtake me, and I do it anyway. I honestly, like, when I'm talking to someone, sometimes I'll have these thoughts like, you're not good enough, you can't do this, you can't upsell, blah, blah, blah. But that gives me even more motivation to just do it. And so when I'm talking to people, even when I do this pack, I still upsell because I challenge myself every single day to become better. Think about the past few months. Okay, let's just say you have not hit your goal yet. Why? Were you short on volume? Were you short on distributors? This right here is your answer. This right here is going to help you get your volume up, but it's not going to happen by magic or come out of thin air. Like, you need to put in the uncomfortable work to live the comfortable lifestyle. Do you guys want to know why Haley's a triple diamond? Do you guys want to know why she got a $1,000 fast start last week? It's not because she's lucky. It's not because people just come to her and they say, and she never gets told no. Oh my God, Haley, how many times do you get told no, like a day?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably 200. Like today alone, it's like a lot. It's a lot.
And so when you get told no, do you automatically think like that your day or month is ruined and that you can't hit a promotion?
No, I literally just move on to the next person because I just think like that person will be ready later this month. I'm like, okay, you'll be ready later. That's okay. I'm going to move on to the next person who is ready.
I absolutely love that. So perseverance, okay, essentially is what it is. It's just she has so much perseverance and consistency, and she's just willing to literally fight towards her goals. So now that you guys have that pack, we fully expect you to use it. We fully expect you, even when you have a bad day, to still keep using it. When people tell you no, still ask, still keep moving forward, get up those 10 host posts and just freaking work your butt off, because that's how you're going to get, if you want to be a triple, this is how you're going to do it. So now I kind of want you to go into just like sacrifices, because this is like one of the biggest months of the years. Like every single year, April is always like the boom month, like, and obviously every single month is too. And you can talk a little bit about that as well. But just like, how do you make sacrifices? Because summertime is coming up and people, they get busy and they do all these things, but how do you stay consistent and disciplined in your business, while also having fun, but like making sure that your business is always growing and like you're making those sacrifices? Sorry, I know that was a long question.
Oh, no, that was perfect. Honestly, that's such a good question. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that before. And honestly, I just know at the end of the day, like I'm working for me. And that's such a privilege. Like I would spend countless hours working at like a call center at the university, and I would like beg for extra hours, and they're like we can't give you more hours, we can't give you more money. And I just felt so trapped, so maxed out. And I was like, this is not the way I want to live. Like begging people to give me money, like this is not what I want, you know? And also, I also get to make my own paycheck in the way of like my work ethic makes my paycheck. I know at the end of the day that the work and time I put in pays exactly the same amount of hard work that I put in is paid to me. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but there have been countless jobs where I was new, but I was like a go-getter. I was like freaking fire. I was like always volunteering for extra hours. I would always come in early. I would never extend my breaks. Like I was always on time. You know, I was a good worker. Like drop a one if you feel that, if you were that, right? And what's crazy is these people who had been there longer, even though they put in less work, they didn't care, and they took breaks or took days off, and without letting anybody know, they just wouldn't show up to work, and they got paid more than me just because they were there longer. And I was like, this is not it, right? This is not for me. Like I want to be paid for my freaking hard work, because I'm a hard worker and I deserve that. I deserve to be recognized. And once I got into this business and realized from day one that we make our paychecks, why would I spend any other day like watching Netflix when I can make my own paycheck? Like my honeymoon is coming up. No one's paying for that. I am, you know? I want the best honeymoon ever, you know? So I'm going to work my butt off and make the sacrifices. And I think so many people are like, but like you never get like that time back. Okay, but like what if you put in the hard work now and you actually get to play harder later? Have you ever thought about that? Right now you're maybe living paycheck to paycheck, but and you're still going out on girls nights, you're still going out on movie nights, you're still going out on dates, you're still like going out on bike rides, like whatever it may be, you still have that time. Okay, sure, but like what kind of sacrifices are you actually making for this business? Because you're very quick to spend time with your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, significant other, your friends, your family, and you put this business on the back burner. But I don't understand, because this business can give you more time to do those things and to even do better things, right? Like going to Disney World. I went to Disney World 4 times last year. Every month I went to Disney World from September to December because I could, because I was able to, right? I up and moved to Florida. How many of you don't even like where you're living right now? And you don't have to tell me, but like, how many of you don't like your living situation? And you're like, girl, I would love to live in Florida or Texas or California or whatever, right? You're like, I want to move. I am so sick of it here. I'm so sick of it freaking raining and being gross all the time and snowing and slush. I'm moving, right? You can do that. You can literally pick up tomorrow. I literally looked at my now fiance and said, we're moving. I'm not staying here anymore. And the next month, we literally planned to visit Florida, and then we signed a lease and we moved here a few months later. It's that simple with this business. It's that simple. So why would I spend 10 more minutes of my time watching and binging Netflix because a new show called Bridgerton came out? No, I haven't seen it. Okay. I haven't seen it, and I don't plan on it because it's not paying me. It's not paying me. And that doesn't make any sense to me. People will be like, I'm sorry, I can't even be on a Zoom because I'm sitting here with my boyfriend. Okay. Okay. Tell your boyfriend to hold on. My fiance's out there waiting. He's in the living room waiting. He's all right. He'll be fine. He's a big boy. He's by himself for an hour. He's okay. Like, what do you think, they're gonna die? Like, really? I know I'm getting kind of crazy right now. I feel crazy, but like, I just don't understand people. I don't understand people, because this business, Mark Pentecost, our CEO, has literally told us this business can pay you $1 million a month. He has the money to pay everybody $1 million a month. And some of you are like, nah, but Bridgerton, but Netflix though. Hold on, Mark, you hold that paycheck for like, the rest of your life because I'm not taking it. That doesn't make any sense. Me, I'm like, write it now, Mark. I'm claiming it in a year. It's mine. I'm ready for it. And also, you don't have to sacrifice everything. Let's just talk about that for a second. Why was I able to go to Disney? Why was I able to go and do all these things, right? Because I made the sacrifices like staying up late. Okay, example. Let me just set an example. Last month, I was not promoting, but my team was, right? And they were working hard on power hours. I could have easily, my volume was great. My paycheck was already great. $1,000 fast start bonus coming the next week. I could have easily been like, hey, babe, let's watch Disney Plus. Hey, babe, let's just chill. Hey, babe, let's just do this. But you know what I did? I came in here, sat my happy ass down. Sorry, or language children. But I sat my happy ass down and I worked with them for hours every day for the rest of the week of the month. I did that because I know that time spent is being paid out to me, right? Nobody puts a pay cap on you here. Nobody puts a pay cap on you here. And the moment you realize that, you're going to be working this every second you possibly can because you know it's going to give you freedom like you've never had. I never thought that at 24 years old, I would have paid off over $60,000 in loans. Never did I think that. I was like, oh yeah, in 2 years, it'll almost all be gone. Like, no, I was like, oh yeah, when I'm old, I'll move to Florida and then I'll probably still have the loans. Like that was my mindset because that's what people teach us. You can't have that until you retire. Boo-boo, you can retire right now. I'm retired from corporate America. Lindsay's retired from corporate America. Nobody tells us when we can and can't work. But I tell you what, we work every time that we can. We literally work every chance we get because we know that it's going to pay off in the future. I know that I can have a house next year. I know that I can have a house in a year if I work my ass off right now. I know for a fact that I can have a great honeymoon wherever I want, Europe, Barbados, wherever, if I work my ass off for the next couple of months. I'm going to be able to provide that and not have to be like, oh my God, we're so broke now. How many of you would love to do all those things, but you're like, I know that I'm going to spend that and I'm going to have nothing left. That's not what residual income is. That's not what this business is about. This business is about doing what you want and still being able to get a full-time income every single month. Have a huge savings, right? How many of you would like a 6-figure savings? Just a show of hands. Yeah, guess what? You can have that. You can literally have that within the next 365 days. But it's literally up to you. You guys are sitting back wondering, oh, I wonder when I'm going to be able to do this. Or you see these girls on Instagram like living their best life. And you're like, I want to do that too. I want to buy all the cute clothes and take the cute pictures and go on the cool trips. Guess what? You can, but you're not willing to put in the work. Mic drop? Yeah, because you really aren't. I'm talking to you right now. You guys have to make the sacrifices. Even when you think, oh, I'm good, I don't need to sacrifice anymore, keep doing it because it's just going to pay you 10 years from now. I'm never going to look back on last month and be like, I wish I wouldn't have worked those last 3 days. No, you're never going to regret the work that you did. You're only going to regret the work that you didn't. I have spent so much time in this business, right? I've spent so much time in this business sacrificing, and never have I ever looked back on one day and be like, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I wouldn't have worked that hard, because it's always paid me for it. And I know for a fact that other girls wish they could say the same. I wish I would have sacrificed. I wish I would have stayed in. I wish I would have canceled that date night. And I'm even talking to some of the girls who have been in this for a while. You guys are sitting back and wondering what's keeping me from that thing, what's keeping me from that next level, that next blessing. It's you. It's you. You're not willing to put in the work. God can't bless the work that you don't do. He can't just give you a blessing just because you sat there, right? Or you said you were going to do something, I'm going to promote, and then you didn't put in the hardcore work. because you got up one host a post and you posted once and you sent out 20 messages? Who would reward you for that? Or some of you, I'm going to give this example. I give it to all my girls. Some of you stare at your phone all day and you're like, where's my paycheck? Honey, if you went into Starbucks and stared at the drink machine, do you think the boss would be like, here's your $10,000 check. Have a great night. You did great today. No, he would fire your butt and say, go home. All you did was stare at it for 2 hours. That wasn't productive. Those of y'all posting memes on your page, you won't see one on mine. It's a waste of time. I know that this business can pay me $1 million a month. I know this business can make me debt free. I know that going and working my job with my master's degree that I was going to get and getting paid less than $40,000 a year, that's not for me. I know that every single second I spend in this business, it's going to be paid. It's going to go back into my pocket, right? Not into somebody else's. It's not paying for anybody else's dreams but mine. And I think that right there in itself is enough reason to give up a girl's night out, a couple of drinks that I probably was going to not feel so good afterwards anyways, after I drink them. And it's not really worth it, okay? That had to be said. It's not worth it, honey. Just stay in, work your business, and I promise you can have a life of financial freedom.
If I could scream right now, I would scream at the top of my lungs. I'm not even joking. Like, you don't even understand. Okay, you guys, let's give Haley some fire. Let's hype her up in the chat and I want you to also like comment if she kind of hit like a soft spot for you, but like now you're ready to go do it. Because here's the thing, you guys, here's what I want you to ask yourselves. Would you want another distributor like you on your team? Would you want another distributor like you on your team? Like if you enrolled a DT tonight and they were you cloned, would you be like super stoked? Would you have found your next rock star? Or would you be like kind of bummed because you know that they're not putting in 110%? I love myself. Okay. Like I'm just being totally honest. And that's why I have the team that I have. But a lot of you guys are wondering like, when's this going to happen for me? When's this going to happen? You have to be your team's first rock star. You. And then it duplicates from there. Why does Haley have an amazing team? Why, blah, blah, blah? Because it started with her and she started from nothing. She started from zero. She started organically. Okay. She started as a distributor. But she decided that like, I'm in this business for a reason. I've had enough and I'm doing this. Some of you guys are still at the same position you were before conference. And I told you guys, I've been there. I've been in that position where I missed $20,000 in bonuses because I sat around after conference, waiting for someone to feel sorry for me, waiting for the promotion to happen by itself, not doing anything about my enrollments and just kind of like, honestly, I was a very conditional enroller. So what that means is I would only enroll if I was like feeling happy or if my life was calm. And that was the absolute worst way I could go about my business. And then one day I just had enough. And so if you were like not in a position where you wanted to be before conference, why has that not changed? And for some of you, you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. But for some of you, you do know what I'm talking about. And you do know that you could have done more in these past few months. But the coolest part is that you get to change from here on out. When the Zoom ends, your TV's right in front of you and everyone's asleep. You can go to sleep with them or you can stay up until you enroll. I have not enrolled yet today. I will not go to bed without at least one enrollment, at least one. But like, are you willing to do that? Or are you just going to sit, feel sorry for yourself? You know? Okay. So, last thing I want, because we're coming up on an hour and this is like going so perfect. I'm just like so freaking happy. So what would be, and this will be the last question, what would be your biggest tip to somebody who who really wants to promote? They keep saying they want to promote, but they're not there yet. What would you say needs to change within them? What would you say to them if somebody on your team came to you and said, Haley, I really want to go diamond, but their results aren't showing it? What's the advice that you would give to them? And you can go as far into this as you want.
Something needs to give. Like, obviously there's something that you're not doing. Because like I said in the beginning, I'm literally doing it all. And that's how I see the results. Like example, my team and we have a task list. And every single day, and my team will vouch for me in the chat right now, almost every single task is done every single day. There are like a couple of days here and there where I like didn't go live or I didn't, do that one thing, but I am literally crossing off all the things on the task list. And then there are girls who do one thing on the task list, right? And that just goes to show you the difference between me and somebody else is I do all the things. Even when I'm not feeling my best, right, or looking my best, you'll still see me go live in my pajamas and a hair and a bun on Facebook because people love to see the real you. So stop making excuses like I don't look my best or I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel the best today. Well, guess what? There have been plenty of days when I've had a migraine or I look like crap and I still go live and I still sign a customer from that live as I'm making the coffee on Facebook. So just know at the end of the day, I truly believe that it's because you're not doing all the things. You can say that you are, that's fine, right? Like somebody just said in the chat, actions speak louder than words. You can keep saying that, right? The boy who cried wolf, he kept talking and talking and talking, and no one believed him, right? Because there was nothing to show for it. And that's the thing. I know at the end of the day that my talking always has boom right behind it, all the actions, right? And Lindsay sees it month in and month out, even on my slower months, right? And some of you may be like, well, Haley, I had a really slow month. I can't promote every single month. Okay, but you can still level up yourself. You can still do better than the person that you were the month prior, the day prior. You guys can be better than the girl that you were an hour ago before you hopped on this Zoom. But it's up to you. You have to make the decision and be like, am I posting every single day? Am I showing my face on my stories, even if it's just a cute boomerang? Am I showing myself every day? Am I showing 2 products and the business, right? Am I going live? Am I cold messaging and reaching out for distributors and customers? Am I getting up my 10 hostables every single day? And a lot of you may be sitting there and being like, oh my God, that sounds like so much work. All of that takes 2 hours max. Spread out throughout the day, little sprinkle, right? But here's the thing. You're telling yourself it's going to take a lot of time, so it will. It doesn't take me a lot of time though. It really doesn't. Right? Making a post takes no time. I got it. Give me like 10 minutes and I will just bust it out.
Wait, hold on. I need to interrupt you because that was freaking so important. If you think it's going to take you a long time, it's going to take you a long time. If you think you can't go diamond, you're not going to go diamond. You are more powerful than you think. If up until this point you have said, there's no way I can go diamond, I bet you $1 million you're not a diamond. So think about how powerful you really are and watch your words. That was amazing that you just said that. Okay, keep going.
So I want anybody who has said like, I am a double or I am a diamond or I can do this or I can do that and you actually did it. Can you drop a 1 in the chat so we can see people? And you can even say when I said that and right? When you look back on your past months, you can be like, oh my gosh, everything changed because I actually believed I could do it. Everything changed because I actually knew I could do it. Whether it was that month, right? Or the month prior, it doesn't matter. You knew you could do it, right? You finally had this like epiphany, like I can do it. I don't know who spoke to you. Maybe it was God. I don't know. But somebody spoke to you in some type of way on a Zoom or something, and you actually did it, right? And so my question is to you now. You started this business, right? You pressed submit. Nobody forced your hand. You did it. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Because you can be like the rest of us. and do something really incredible with your life. You can make a full-time income from this. You don't have to answer to anybody. You can work from the beach, from your office, from your bed, from your couch, from your family's Easter dinner, right? You can work wherever you want. And that in of itself makes me so happy when I wake up on a Sunday morning and realize, oh, wow, I don't have to go into work. I used to work double shifts on Sundays and I hated it because Sunday was like, oh, you know, right before school started on Monday, like I wanted my Sundays, right? How many of you like love the weekend? You live for the weekend. Can I get a 3? Like how many of you are like, the weekend, no more work, weekend, right? You don't want to work on the weekends. You just want to enjoy your weekends, right? Let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind for those of you that are loving this. In this business, you don't live for the weekends. Every day is the weekend. Every day is the weekend. How many of you would love that? You have it. It's right here. You have it. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just telling you to give this some real attention because you've been neglecting it for a long time and it needs to stop. Because enrolling 1 to 2 customers a week or a month isn't cutting it. And that's not what's going to get you to diamond. That's not going to get you a full-time income. So you have to make the choice starting now on this Zoom. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like Lynn said, people may be asleep. You may be sitting there. There's tons of people with their cameras off, so I have no idea who's actually listening right now. But you may be sitting there listening to me in the dark, right? And you're just laying in bed, doing whatever you're doing. And you can either go to bed after this because you're tired, right? Easter took a lot out of you, I'm sure. The food, everything, I get it. And you can go to bed, or you can watch a little TV and then go to bed, or you can stay up and you can work your business and make a change for your future family and yourself. Something that your family wasn't able to give you. I can tell you right now that there's so much I want to give my kids and my family than was given to me. And so knowing that keeps me up at night, right? Having my dream honeymoon and having everything I've ever wanted, being able to buy a second home, I don't know, vacationing wherever I want, right? Going on trips with you guys. Maybe we should all go to Europe. Anybody want to go to Europe with me? Like stuff like that. We can have conversations like that because this is the business we're in. We are literally in the business of making dreams come true. And the moment that you realize that and you finally get it, and you're like, I see it now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, right? You can move forward. But I'm here to tell you, listen to me, when you shut this off, when Lindsay says, thank you, Haley, for all of this, everyone say thank you, and she shuts the Zoom off, it's just you. It's just you. I'm not there. She's not there. But I can tell you when we shut it off, we're working. You can't see us, but you know, because you see the enrollments. You see the customers every single month. You see the new girls, the new women being brought into this team. They're on this Zoom right now because we didn't go to bed. You're here. So who are you going to help? That's all I got, Lens.
Okay, I was just typing something and you made me think of it. And I was going to say, all you really see is the highlight reel. You don't see the behind the scenes, but there would be no highlight reel without the behind the scenes. Like think about like a movie or a play. All you see is like the production. You see the amazing performance. But what you didn't see is the actors stressing over memorizing their lines or, you know, the props that maybe broke 30 minutes before the show. That's like what we do in this business. It's like we stay up late when it's not convenient. I sometimes have to wake up 7, 8 a.m. I have to be with my niece. She's in her terrible freeze. She's not easy to handle. My family, if you guys know me, I'm a big family person. The second they call, I'm there. Okay. There's a lot that goes on in my life. Just because I do this full time doesn't mean that I have it easy by any means. But I looked at my life one day and I'll never forget this moment. My daycare is actually, you can actually see the lights. I don't know if you can see it. There's lights to my old daycare where I used to work right there. Can you kind of see the glare? Okay, that's where I used to work. Okay. And I'll never forget, I stared outside the window one day and I said to myself, this is not going to be my life. Mm-mm. But then when I quit and I went full time with this, I once again had to make another choice. And I said, okay, I'm doing this full time. I cannot be wishy-washy. I have to be consistent. I have to constantly be moving forward. I have to show up. I can't text Cassie Westland every freaking 3 weeks complaining and saying, oh, Cassie, what do? I didn't enroll in LC, or oh, Cassie, I didn't promote. Guys, when I did not promote to presidential, do you think I texted her and said, my life is over, what do I do? No, I literally was like, don't you worry, like I'm going ambassador. Just keep popping your popcorn, just wait, watch, and see. And I consistently showed up every single day through the bad times, family members dying, family members getting diagnosed with cancer, Nick's family members dying, Nick's family members getting diagnosed with cancer, me and Nick's relationship being tested. You know, we've been together for 10 years. It hasn't always been easy. Moving, my family, my brother being training to get his green beret. That's no joke. Like, my life is not easy, but I never, ever, ever use that as an excuse. I never put my life as an excuse. I never say, you know what, my business, nah, because my life. Well, guess what? I have God on my side. So even when my life isn't peaches and gravy, I still have God. I'm never worried. I have faith over fear. I know the devil's always going to be in my ear, but am I going to listen to him? Right? No, I'm not going to listen to him. You get to decide who you get to listen to. You get to decide to have faith. You get to decide to have belief. But some of you guys are so busy fighting for your fear. You're thinking to yourself, right now, you're like, oh, but Lindsay, oh, but Lindsay, oh, but Haley, oh, but, because you're fighting for that disbelief. You're fighting for that limitation. You've got to stop. And you just have to chase what you're after and why you signed up in the first place. So I am just like, oh, I'm so excited we recorded this. Haley, thank you so much, guys. Give her some love in the chat, and I'm going to end this recording.